We're on what is probably one of the busiest roads in Africa. You can see now these cars and lorries are travelling at 60, 70 miles an hour. It just requires that we start thinking about roads in relation to people. The aim of a road, of a transport system, should be to enhance the quality of life. This is endangering lives.
Speed is the root cause of road crashes involving children in Kenya. We stand here championing for the reduction of speeds around schools to 30 kilometers per hour. We reduce chances of injuries and fatalities among children to 95%.
The vehicles are moving at high speed, the pupils are crossing the road, and there is nobody to guide them. They take a very big risk. In fact, last year we lost 2. They were run over by vehicles on this same road. Yeah, we lost 2.
The accident was completely avoidable. It could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. That boy did not deserve to die. But the roads are not designed in a way to protect children. You might find we have a school. There's nothing done, for instance, to make the drivers even reduce speed. It's quite cheap to pay someone to stand there with a stop sign for the children to cross. That cost is too little. You cannot compare it to the cost of losing a child.
Every day we have 500 children being killed on our roads, and it's very frustrating to just sit back and watch this happening, because we have the solutions. We know the solutions which can stop this.
We know that reducing speed is a vaccine. It's a public health vaccine. If you do it across a neighbourhood, you will reduce the number of children being killed and injured. We know that a child who's knocked down at 20 miles an hour is likely to live. We know that a child that's knocked down at 40 miles an hour is likely to die. So the focus for policymakers and the focus for us as campaigners has to be, how do we get the speeds in urban areas and areas where children live or are walking to school down from that 40 miles an hour envelope to a 20 mile an hour envelope.
It's important for us to speak to these policymakers and to speak to government and just plead with them to please make road safety a priority. We need paths that are protected. We need to ensure that there's safe crossings for our children, and obviously that we reduce vehicle speed.
So the measures that the children ask for that are designed to make a simple activity of going to school safe, and some of the simple measures that can be taken to avoid road traffic injuries and deaths. Things like speed bumps, road crossings, signage and enforced speed laws, really measures that are cost effective that can make a big difference for children.
We know that children are the largest group that are disproportionately affected by traffic injuries, especially in low and middle income countries. So that's why looking at this through the children's lens can be so vital.
So we should make sure that the road from home to school is safe from accidents, and safe from pollution.
For example, like at this school, they've done a few things to help us for the school. Previously, there wasn't a footway for children. The road is quite a high-speed road. We've been told approximately 70 kilometers per hour. So the project has been very good in that it's provided the road bumps. Their impact is immediate. You get the results pretty much straight away.
And we do simple things. We install speed bumps, bollards to separate children from road traffic. We put in sidewalks. And simple solutions like this are proven to save lives. This isn't just us saying it. We did a study, gold standard study with the Centers for Disease Control in the US. This is the way drugs are tested, and this is the first road safety intervention in sub-Saharan Africa to be proven to save lives. We have the proof, it works. Now the only question is, can we build the political will to scale this up?
We're talking about saving millions and millions and millions of lives, because it's actually possible, but it does require an enormous amount of political will, an enormous amount of action the mobilization of resources to get going, and action in every country of the world.
We must keep the momentum. We must continue to fight this scourge on the roads. And we must continue to keep the awareness going, to keep the energy there, but we cannot afford to do less. In fact, we have to recharge and do even more, because if we don't, the numbers will keep escalating. And we cannot afford to lose 500 kids on the road a day. Every day we lose 500 children. How can that be possible?